Hello and welcome. So I'm going to take a look at the Times quick cryptic crossword, and this is being published on Friday the 21st of February 2025, and it's been set by Teazel. Now Teazel is not one of my favourite setters in the sense that they're always a bit of a struggle. I don't think I've managed a puzzle in under 15 minutes with Teazel in the last year, since before 2023. So far this year, 17 minutes, 18 minutes, 27 minutes. So at least the good thing is I've finished them. But Teazel's cluing is tough because there aren't a lot. It's more cryptic than most. Anyway, enough waffling. I'm going to reset the timer and crack on. Misjudge interest due am struggling. That looks like an anagram. Interest due am. So I'll come back to that. Authority is silent. Um, Something up, I think that ends in. Source of better advice, upset, reset, upset, rest somehow. Better advice, source of better is B. Advice could be anagram, is it? Rest somehow, B. Bed something? Bed. Vague. I don't know. Okay. A city of China. That's going to be something to do with cut crockery, isn't it? Or is it about mates? Gold rush region over there involving us. Over there. Region over there. A gold rush. US. Whoa. Board welcomes all willing to learn. Board welcomes all willing to learn. Okay, pay for indulgence. Pay indulgence. Disorderly mix of far-right aggro seen at regular intervals. Okay, so that looks like it should be AGO. Disorderly. Okay, let's go with Farrago. Is it Farrago? Yeah, Farrago, I think. Far-right aggro. I think Farrago's a disorderly. Relative has a name for being grubby. That'll be unclean. Uncle AN. A little snow initially formed pool of water. A little snow initially formed pool of water. Could be any kind of pool of water, couldn't it, with Teazel? Could be a big one, could be a small one. What's on hand to deliver a nasty blow? What's on hand? Knuckle duster? Yeah, can I spell knuckle duster? Funnily enough, reading a Jack Reacher book where the guy's got a knuckle duster, so a little bit of help there. Leading teams positive. Bar. Noon in non-residential care. Noon in non-residential care. Blimey. New diamonds found in hoard scattered somewhere in Wales. New diamonds found in hoard scattered. So how hoard would suggest an anagram. Hoard scattered. Diamonds D. Rhonda? Yeah, Rhonda. How do I spell Rhonda? Two D's, I suppose. Okay. ND for new diamonds. Not make up one's mind to pinion criminal. Gosh, what's that FANE at the end? Not make up one's mind. Maybe it isn't knuckle duster at the bottom. Because I'm fairly good with Farrago and unclean. Not make up one's mind to pinion criminal. Oh. Suggest easily losing head. So easily is suggest is imply and simply, I think. Towards the back in a paper. Towards the back is the rear. Towards the back aft. I think that's aft. AFT. Yeah. A Financial Times. Make mistake with simple task. Make mistake. And with and, yeah. Errand. Stop meeting and give something, not everything away. Stop meeting. Give something, not everything. So is that not all? A lot. Stop meeting, a lot. Give something away. Oh, got a U there. Maybe knuckle duster's wrong then. Kite perhaps was in the air, we hear. Other flyers may be sick of it. What the? Kite, perhaps. Kite could be a bird of prey. Bird perhaps was in the air we hear. Air. The air we hear suggests a sound like of the air. Other fellows may be sick of it. Is that something to do with sick bags on an airline? Air sick doesn't really work. Impressed by way to compete for ball. Impressed by way to compete for ball. No, Phil. Rev, you dreadful peeping Tom. Wow. Rev, you. Okay, that's anagram rev you, isn't it? So that's peeping Tom would be voyeur. Well, voyeur. I mean, still got the R for knuckle duster. Not so keen on that one now. Slightly changed start of walk through wood. Wood would be slightly changed start of walk. So is that saying? I think that's a teak. Slightly change would be to tweak, wouldn't it? Tweak and teak. Start of walk through wood. Yeah, put a W into that. Okay, the K is okay there then. Oh, what's this? Hacked out of scrub is a crew. Not a word I've learnt in. That is a word I've learnt in crossword land. Right, I'm going to have to dig out the pen and paper. It's 5 minutes already gone. Gosh. So, get my pen and paper around. Interest. Due. AM. What letters am I getting rid of? I'm getting rid of an I, an A, an E, and an R, which doesn't really get rid of much. To get to misjudge, which is misunderstand, I think. No, miss. Can't miss. Miss looks good. No, it doesn't, because I've got an I. I's gone. Interest you am. No, miss. Oh, that's interesting. Misjudge and isn't going to really happen anyway, is it? Underestimate. Estimate. I'm going to biff that. I haven't checked the crossed off the letters, but it looks about right. Okay, that's a bit happier. Silent authority. Something to or so. Hush so. Leading teams. Leading is up. Upside is positive. City of China. Don't know. Noon in non-residential care. Day. Non-residential would be day. That's say-so, isn't it then? Authority is the say-so. Silent. Don't really understand his silent say-so. But that looks about right. Source of better advice. Upset rest somehow. Must be a stir, mustn't it? Tipster. Source of better advice is a tip. Advice upset. Better advice. Tipster. Gonna put a T there. Not make up one mind. Set. This one looks like Yearn or something. Gold Rush. Oh, it's the Yukon. Gold Rush region over there. Yon is UK involving us. We are the UK. The yon is the old word for that. Stop meeting and give something, not everything away. Golly. Stop meeting with a K. That looks like it should be sit on one's hand. No, sit on the fence. Now, sit on the fence. Okay. Amazing how I couldn't see fence, even though you spotted the FNC. FNE. A city of China. Dresden. Okay. Dresden, China, and Germany place. Noon in noon. Day in non-residential care. Day. Centre. Haha, the centre of the day. Very good. Nice. Okay. 8 minutes to hear isn't too bad actually. Bored, welcoming, all willing to learn. Teach something. Board welcomes all. Teach all. Every. Teach. Each is all, I think. So board is teach. Willing to learn. Teach able. Table. Oh, that's kind of bored. Keep. Obviously keep, mustn't it? Keep. Keep. Give something, not everything away. Keep a lot. Keep. What's this? Kite. Bird. Kite is a bird, I think. Perhaps was in the air. Air would be... Other flies may be sick of this. Bird flew. Okay, that kind of in the air. A little snow initially forms the F. Flake. A little snow is a flake. Lovely. Lovely clue, actually. Give me that. Keep... What's that? Keep awake. Keep awake. Stop meeting. Keep. Stop. I may have to come back. I've sort of done my last three, aren't I? Gosh, already. 9 minutes. Pay for indulgence is not known to me. Impressed by way. Gosh, what's this? Something, something, something. U, something, K. I mean, there's not a lot of things go between a U and a K. Probably an C. Impressed by way to compete for ball. Pay for indulgence. Indulgence is a... It's just double definition, I assume. Pay for is to... I need to put some letters in there, really. No. Treat, isn't it? Treat, is it? I think you pay for, you treat something, I think. Impressed by. Struck. Way to compete for ball. Struck. Impressed by way. A way is a... struck. ST ruck. Ruck is in... I think that must be a treat then. Indulgence. Which just leaves this to be... Stop meeting. Keep. And give something. Keep away. Is it keep? Let's have a look at this. K, something E, something, and then A, flake. I'm happy with those ones. A, something T. We've got stop meeting, keep apart, I suppose. I'm going to bang it in and hope it's right. Oh, I've missed tipster. Okay, tipster. I think that's tipster. Hey, 11:34 on Teazel. Wow, unheard of. Well, unheard of in a long time. I'll have to check my records. Right, let's go through those clues, because that went better than I was expecting, especially early on, reading some of those clues. Wow. Okay, so what have we got? Underestimate is an anagram of interest due am. Struggling is your anagram indicator, and underestimate means to misjudge. Authority is silent. Well, if you are the authority, then you have the say-so. Is silent. Well, you say is silent. Say, and then so. I don't really understand that, but is silent. Say, says no. Okay, it says nothing. Says oh. Says nothing. Fair enough. A source of better advice, upset, rest somehow. Well, we've got anagram of rest at the end, which is rest, and then somehow is the anagram indicator. Advice, upset. Oh, if you upset something, you tip it. You tip something over, and a source of better advice is a tipster. We've got the city of Dresden in Germany, but we also have Dresden, China. So it's just a kind of double hinty, cryptic hinty, as Teazel is very good at. The Gold Rush region is the Yukon, which I think is in Canada, and over there is Yon, Y-O-N, and involving us is involving the UK. The board is a table, and it welcomes all, so all is each in this case, and willing to learn is teachable. If I pay for something, I treat you, and an indulgence is a treat, so fair enough. Disorderly is a farrago. Disorderly mix is a farrago, I think, probably. Far, literally in the clue, R for right, and then the first, third and fifth letters of aggro are AGO. Regular intervals is telling us to take those alternate letters. The relative is an uncle and has a name, N for name, standard abbreviation, and being grubby is unclean. A little snow is a flake. Initially formed is the F, and a pool of water is a lake. Good clue, actually. I was totally misdirected on that. I thought I was going to take the initial of S and put that with something to get to a pool of water. What's on hand to deliver a nasty blow where you wear a knuckle duster, and that would indeed deliver a nasty blow. As I say, I was reading a Jack Reacher book this week, or at bedtime, and one of the characters in that has a ceramic knuckle duster, so maybe just helped by that to kind of tweak that one to that. Leading is up. If you're up in a race, you're leading. Team is a side, and the positive is an upside. Another good one here, actually. These kind of clues are really frustrating if you can't get them, but they're kind of fun if you can get them quickly, which I think I did. So noon, noon is the centre of the day. So, and the non-residential care is a day centre. New diamonds is ND. D for diamonds, as in you would find that in a game of bridge on the notation, and that's found in horde scatters. We've got an anagram of horde going around that. Scattered is your anagram indicator, and the Rhondda is somewhere in Wales. If you're not making up your mind, then you're said to be sitting on the fence. And to pinion a criminal, I didn't really think about that. So a fence is someone who sells on stolen goods. So they're a criminal, and if you pinion them, you might be sat on them. So sit on the fence. Suggest is to imply, and easily is simply, if you take off the S, i.e. loses its head, it simply becomes imply. Towards the back is aft, bit of a boating term I think, and in, and then we've got A, and then FT for Financial Times, which is a paper, newspaper. If you make a mistake, you and then and is with, so with equals and in that clue, and a simple task is an errand. Stop meeting, right? So if you stop meeting, then you keep apart, and it gives something, not everything, away. What are we doing here? Keep apart, give something, but not okay. But you, so yeah, you might give everything away, give stuff away, but if you keep a part of it, then you've not given everything away. So give something away, but not everything. So keep apart. Gosh, keep a part of it, or keep. Or stop meeting is to keep apart. A kite perhaps is a bird. A kite is a type of bird, so perhaps it's telling you it's a type of bird. Was in the air we hear, so it flew, which would be FLEW, is to be in the air. Sound like it flew like this, and other flyers may be sick of it. Obviously, bird flu is something that birds. It's a type of flu that birds catch. Impressed is struck. The way is a street, ST there for street. To compete for the ball in rugby union, you ruck, so you struck. Review is an anagram of voyeur. Dreadful is the anagram indicator, and a peeping Tom is a voyeur. Slightly changes to tweak something. We got at the start of walk is the W from walk, going through wood, which is teak, which gives us tweak, which is to slightly change. And a vineyard is a crew. As I say, I've only ever heard of that in crossword land. Hacked out of his telling us it's a hidden word. Well, it's not that hidden in scrub, but there it is. So there we go, all done. Teazel 1134. Unbelievable. Thanks for watching.